Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're doing another M19 Intermediate Swiss Draft League. Just wanted to say off the top, check the video description. There's going to be a straw poll. So I've heard a few people say that they'd like it if if I condense my draft videos into one video. Some people prefer the four, so I'm going to do it democratically. Just vote and by tomorrow, I'll see, and whatever one wins, that'll be the decision moving on here about how I do my videos. Okay, onto the pack. We have Gigantosaurus, which is very green intensive. Lightning Strike, which is probably just the pick. It's also a Druid of the Cowl and an Electrify. Mirror Image, not quite clone, is it? Yeah, you have to do it on your creature only, not as good. Pretty easy Lightning Strike, I think. I think Gigantosaurus is actually pretty good. 5 mana, 10/10. But 5 green is not so easy to get. So we're going to take the Lightning Strike. Okay, so we can follow up with Electrify. There's a Spark Tongue Dragon, which is pretty good. Enigma Drake, which is cool. But we probably just take the Electrify. Instant speed removal. I still like the dragon a lot, by the way. But, yeah, I think it's probably Electrify. Okay, on to pick 3 here. We've got Pyromancer, which is okay. Best card in the pack. This card's really not that great. It's okay. Might be the Rejuvenator. Ramps. Gives you a body. Just Skeleton Archer, too. Heal Giant that kills X1s. Not bad. I guess it can hit face, too. Really nothing exciting here. Guess we'll go Rejuvenator. Ramp is pretty good. Okay, so now we have Instigator. 2 mana, 2 bodies, not bad. Reclamation Sage, actually a pretty cool card. Johnny's Last Stand, which I did play against, I was fairly impressed with this card. It's a Shield Mare. Heroic Reinforcements. Nothing's blowing me away here. How good is a Johnny's Last Stand? It ends up eventually being a 4/4 creature with flying. It's really not that great for a beatdown deck, I feel like. I don't know where it shines the most either. Kind of just unexcited all around by this. I think we're going to go Shield Mare. Because a 3 mana 2/3, though not great, it gains life when it comes in, which is actually pretty good. And it can't be blocked by red creatures, so there might be enough abilities tacked onto this where I like it. I'm not sure. Onaki Ogre, 3 mana 4/2. Not bad, not terribly good either. Courser, 3 mana 3/3. Probably better than a 4/2, honestly. But do have some pretty good incentive to be red at the moment. And then there's an Epicure of Blood. I guess it does synergize with the Shield Mare. Manring River for fixing. Courser might just be the best card. I don't really care if I have to give up an Onaki Ogre. Well, easy Electrify here. Taking it over Marauder's Axe, Mighty Leap, Highland Game. So we can take Hostile Minotaur here. I think this card's probably fine, actually. Hasty Hill Giant. Otherwise, we have Diamond Mare, which is probably not terrible. Not great either. Probably just continue to cut red. We want to be red pretty badly at this point. Removal suite is looking pretty sweet. Instigator is certainly 2-drop we can take here. Drillmaster is very good. I like the Ghoul. Swift Claw is fine, but we'll take Instigator and be happy enough with that. Gigantosaurus comes back. We could try it. Not super deep red, so try and play the 5-mana 10/10. It's going to be pretty tough. Maybe if we get some ramp, it's theoretically possible. I don't really care about Bristling Boar anyway, so it's possible the Gigantosaurus could make it in here. I'll take the Stone Quarry for splashing purposes. Take the Highland Game, which is actually a pretty reasonable 2-drop. Alright. Or we can take the Naturalize. Naturalize is a good sideboard card to have. 2/1s are not fantastic typically. Gaining life is nice. I'll just take the Naturalize. It's nice to have at least one way to destroy artifacts and enchantments. We'll let these flow. Well, I guess we'll take white because there's a chance that we want to either play it or dip into it. Good. They're like, go ahead and be white. Well, we might just do it. We'll see. Desecrated Tomb, not really what I'm looking for. Spark-Tongue Dragon's good pickup. There's also Giant Spider, Explosive Apparatus, Pegasus, Courser, and white. Probably just take the dragon. We're for sure red, and dragon is quite good, so I like it. Late game, Bolt to the face. Double cast. Well, it's cool, but not really what I'm looking for. Probably Druid of the Cowl here is pretty good. There's also a Sky Scanner, but let's get some ramp. That also helps with our Gigantosaurus plan. Gigantosaurus Rex. It's pretty easy shock here. Taking it over the Blanchwood Armor and the Timber Gorge, which would actually be pretty awesome in our deck. Maybe we'll wheel it, you never know. Might not be enough left in this deck, but shock is definitely good. Best card here is Vampire Sovereign, and it's not really close. Guess we take the Trumpet Blast. Could theoretically play it. Let's see, Cinder Barons for a black splash. Actually, Goblin Motivator. Typically cards like Goblin Motivator have been fine for me in the past. Otherwise, I mean, we could take a Giant Spider, which is pretty good too, actually. Maybe we're not beat down. I'm going to take the Spider. I think Motivator would be fine here too, but I think Spider's probably better. Boggart Brute's definitely good. What is Sarkhan's Unsealing? Okay, whenever you cast a creature spell, 4/5 or 6 with power 4/5 or 6. Well, currently that's one thing. I guess if we had our Onaki Giant, we'd have more. Havoc Devils is actually pretty good, but we just take Boggart Brute, I think. I think this Suspicious Bookcase is deceptively good too. That's gonna kill some people. Alright, let's... This card's cool. I wish that we had something... It's pretty cool. Could we theoretically make it work? Probably not. Let's just take the Bogger Brute is for sure good. I think we just take it. So Talons of Wildwood is something that we can do. Plummet is a sideboard card. Do we want Talons of Wildwood? Well, it's pretty good on a Gigantosaurus. Let's give it a try. Titanic Growth. Good trick. Inferno Hellion. I think we'll just take the growth. So we'll pick up a Plummet now. I think this card's actually better than one might think. Lets you get in there. But Plummet's a great sideboard card to have, so we'll take it. Double cast. I mean, we have plenty of removal. It's theoretically possible we could do this. We also have it Titanic Growth, I guess. I don't think it's going to happen, but maybe double cast with Trumpet Blast isn't bad either. Double cast with Trumpet Blast. Well, it rhymes, so maybe it should be in the deck. Getting the Timber Gorge back is kind of a gift. Lava Axe, but I don't really want to do it. I don't really want to do Catalyst Elemental either. I'm just going to take the rare here. Deck looks pretty sweet. We have a whole pack to finish it off too, so still not entirely sure the Gigantosaurus is happening, but I guess if we have a Timber Gorge, we have a Rejuvenator, we have a Druid of the Cowl, maybe we should. Getting Havoc Devils back is kind of a gift, actually. I like that card. I can't think of one thing wrong with a 4-mana 4/3 trample. That's pretty awesome at common. Chaos Wand. It's kind of cool. Rather just have a Vine Mare, which is just nuts. It's also a Rabid Bite in here and a Rejuvenator, but I'm going to take the Vine Mare. Granted, it's another 4-drop, but this card's incredibly good. Just a bomb creature. Very efficient. Lightning Strike number 2. Don't mind if I do. Our removal is just excellent. Electrify number 3. I suppose. Wait, what do you do again? 7-mana 7/7 trample and blocking it. It's not bad, I guess. Probably don't need it. Let's just take Electrify. We still need. We need a few more creatures. I think we'll be able to. We'll be able to get there. We need 3 creatures. Probably don't need to run a Trumpet Blast. Probably don't need to run a double cast. Guess we'll take another Devils. There's also a Marauder's Axe in here, but at this point we want some creatures. Granted, we're a little 4-drop heavy, but we'll figure it out. Basilisk. There you go. It's a nice pickup for us. So technically we could run this. I would like one more creature to upgrade. I don't think we have any auras. No, how I feel about that. That's pretty weird. So I don't think we have any auras, right? Well, I was just thinking, boy oh boy, we could use some more 4-drops in here, especially color-intensive ones. Might just be off the Gigantosaurus plan. That way I can really not worry about trying to get 5 green mana. Well, I was just thinking I could use another super color intensive 5-mana 10/10. I probably just take Greenwood Sentinel and get another bear and then try and dramatically cut back on my 4-drops. Guess that makes sense. Alright, Sentinel's good. So this all seems fine to me, actually. We can probably cut like a Minotaur and a Spider, maybe. Juvenator. Man, they're really tempting me, aren't they? Well, we still have the Trumpet Blast, so that's actually... Dragon Egg's kind of cool. Yeah, inflatable dragon. I mean, that's good. Doesn't really fit in with what we're trying to do, I feel like. But I think 3 Havoc Devils is probably enough. Not 100% on this. I'm going to take the Dragon Egg. Titanic Growth, number 2, or the Thornhide Wolves. Guess we'll take Wolves. Smelt, I guess. Don't really need any of these. Alright. So, our deck is pretty good. Plenty of removal. I'd rather have a 5 mana hard to cast 5/4 or 5 mana 4/5. I don't know. Let's separate some stuff out. See what we're dealing with here. So we can afford to cut some creatures. Probably want them to be on the top end. Maybe a devil can go. But I'd rather, like I said, would I rather run a 5/4 or 4/5? I think the 4/5 might actually be better. It's also easier to cast. What's the purpose of Rejuvenator in here? I guess it gets us to Spark Tongue Dragon. Works well with the egg, I guess. Fixes, it guarantees us 4/5. It's fine with Trumpet Blast. That might be enough reason for me. I could attempt the Gigantosaurus between 2 Rejuvenators, Druid of the Cowl. That's 3 ways to get green, plus the Timber Gorge. Maybe we just try it. Pretty color intensive deck overall, but kind of like it. What else do we cut? I can cut the Sentinel. I don't really want to cut any of my early game. Yeah, we probably cut like a Titanic Growth, I guess. Stick with our hard removal, and I still want to try out this Talons of Wildwood. Not so good against like Dwindle or Luminous Bond, though, is it? Not especially. It's probably not that good, is it? I think what makes it even worse is we don't even really have good targets for it, other than Gigantosaurus. I think that we keep this in. I think we're going to try and just make this deck the best it can be, which means don't mess around with Gigantosaurus. Just run a wolf. Or I guess we technically don't even need the wolf. We can do this. The Rejuvenators are not great, but I guess they help fix. Hmm. Alright. We'll try out Gigantosaurus. I just can't find a good reason not to, other than the fact that it's terribly expensive. We probably just cut like a Greenwood Sentinel, I guess. Alright. Here you have it. Sort by color. Obviously want more green than red, even though we have a ton of double red too. So we'll probably end up doing... This is 11-7. Maybe if we're doing 11-7, we do cut the devil for like let's minimize. All right, if we're doing 11-7, let's minimize red then. I think the devils are good, but let's bring in the spider, and I guess we do like a wolf instead or something. And then I guess super late game Spark Tongue Dragon's probably fine. 11-7. Do I feel comfortable with that? Probably, yeah. You need to give, but it's more like 11, 12, 13, 14. So you need to have like a third of your green mana in order to play Gigantosaurus. I think it's going to be tough to get that Gigantosaurus out, but we're going to try. I mean, I can't decide because I kind of wanted these Havoc Devils. I feel like the trample is good. And I could just do cut these two and then do like a just go more red. Could actually do the wolf too. And maybe cut like a Titanic growth or something. Have more fat because we have plenty of removal and ramp. This is a little, I think I like this more. All right, I'm gonna run it like this. I know I have Gigantosaurus and all, but well, we're definitely changing our mana base now. So probably want 2 more mountains now. And what does this equate to? 9 red, 9 green. That's probably good. All right, here you have it. Actually, let's sort by color and make so we need more. Obviously, need more red, but we need green too. We need both. All right, I'm just gonna run it like this. I'm happy enough with the way this looks. Rejuvenators are like having an extra red anyway, so okay. All right, red green. See you round 1.